What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Savage Arm Wrestling. Can I make a video on preparing for an arm wrestling tournament? Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's get savage.
Now the fire's in our eyes. We have come alive. In the ashes we will rise. Here we will rise.
I know the question presented said a week out, but my routine literally is 3 weeks out is where I start to make all my changes. About 3 weeks out from the tournament is when I'm going to hit my peak weights. It's usually where I target a lot of my peak weights, and it's going to be the last time I push for those heavy lifts, those heavy weights. I'm looking for like going down to like the 3-2-1 pyramid ranges. I'm really trying to get that max weight lift. Stressing myself out on the table for my lifts as much as I can, because it's going to be the last real big heavy session I get before the tournament. It's also going to be I have my hardest practice. I'm looking for a lot of ready goes, a lot of concentric movements where I'm trying to pull people out of bad positions for myself, and also where I'm holding bad positions and pushing it as hard as I can for as long as I can. So about 2 weeks out, I'm going to be taking my training to about 60-70% intensity. I'm looking more for just getting a nice blood flow, a nice little pump, and a lot of these lifts. I want to leave a lot of those tendon stressful lifts out of the picture. Some of my lifts I'm going to take to real small, short ranges and just get a nice pump in there. Some of the recovery ones I might take to more of a full range, just trying to get a nice little stretch and as prepared as I can for the tournament that's going to be coming up. I do have a sparring practice, and I do about 50% intensity. I'm looking for some ready goes. I'm looking for getting a nice bit of grip ups, really playing with the strap, having the strap taken off and put on, so I get used to hand setup and getting really comfortable with the preparations before the go, as well as the go itself. Again, I asked my partner, give me like 50% resistance in a lot of these movements. So 1 week out from the tournament, as you had asked. I really don't do any table training. At this point, I just do recovery training. I do rice bucket. I do flossing. I do some TENS machine work. Just basically recovery. I'm trying to recover my arm as much as I can. I do ice, hot treatment. I do have a sparring practice at this time, this week. Probably I aim to have it about 4 days out. Again, this time it's like zero intensity. Well, I can't say zero intensity. I'm looking for zero resistance. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for zero resistance. Just them saying, getting me the ready to go. And I go through my motion. I don't go extremely fast. I go slow through all of this. I'm really trying to create that mind-muscle connection of hitting the move to the pin. So when come game day, I can lock up and boom, I can hit it really quick. For the tournament itself, I try to show up early so I can get weighed in, and if I needed to eat, I can eat beforehand. I am someone who needs to cut, so I do cut to my weight class. It's not a lot for me, it's only like 5 pounds, but I do cut for my weight class, and I do a lot of that last minute cutting that week prior. But show up early, I weigh in, I get some food in my system. For warming up, this is a big one for me because I feel like a lot of people warm up way too soon and they're cold by the time they hit the table. So here's my suggestion for final preparations for your tournament is to go to one of your practices and take a stopwatch or your cell phone and hit like the timer on it and start a clock. from when you start your warm up to where you feel fully warmed up and you're ready to go at 100%. Now, you take that time and you add like 10-15 minutes to it, so you want to be prepared before you pull. Now, this is actually when you should start warming up, because a lot of people will start warming up before the tournament starts, and let's say that you're in the 100 kilo class or 120 heavyweight class. It's going to be an hour, 2 hours before you even get a chance to pull for your first time. And in the event of that, you're going to be cold if you warmed up in the beginning. So now you know how long it takes you to warm up, when you should start warming up, and where you'll be at 100% for when you do put your elbow on the table for the first round. Mentally, how to mentally prepare. This is another big factor. I'm a person who listens to music. I really get my head in the game and I block everything out. I really focus on the movement, the ready go. I think about the ready go over and over and over and over again. I imagine it, I visualize it, I prepare for it. Even though I said I go through the ready go 1,000 times in my mind before I even pull for the very first time in a tournament, it is important to stay calm. Breathe. There's no need to be nervous. You train for this. You're ready for this. So good luck out there on your tournament. You'll do fine. Stay savage.